This episode is brought to you by Art Materials.
Assalamu alaikum. How everyone is doing? I hope it's great. So I'm the Raihan Sani, the Chief Executive Officer of BCI, and we're really proud that we have made another huge publication. This is the catalog that contains the commercial calligraphy title. Here it is, reference. And right now I'm going to review it, so stick with us. So here we have the catalog itself. So right off the front you can see that it's a little bit bigger than the previous one because it's like 1 inch bigger than our the other catalog that we have. Let me show you that too. This is another catalog, and if you compare it, it is 1 inch bigger in both height width. So it's like we're still experimenting with the overall publication. So if we say it's like more cost effective, both of them are like 49 pages, but still this one is bigger and pretty much they cost the same. This is CMYK print, so unlike that one, this has some new updates, and let's see, start seeing what's inside. So you can see, so we have already made PDF of it, and that's online, and I'll put the link in the description so that you can check it. You can put your time on looking some of the each different paperworks, and you can really appreciate their beauty, their aesthetics, their artistic flavors. So here we've written this catalog contains commercial samples of many applications regarding calligraphy. They all can be recreated with your valuable art. That means this is the catalog that you want if you want to have anything related to calligraphy, and that's it. So here I've written a big it's like a brief details, you can say, as about commercial calligraphy, and this is very rich articles. It can be also used for like synopsis or something like that. It's just good, and let's see. So you can really appreciate the intelligence required to make all of these things happen. So of course these are the pictures that we've licensed due to the fact that everything on the internet nowadays needs money and cost. So whatever you see, they're all licensed, they're all copyright free, and they're good to go. So this is Canvas Wall Home Gallery Studio. So this is like a real world perspective where we get to see that how things will look. So we've matched the composition according to the environment that is. It's like a sofa in a bed where guests will come in your home, and you will sit them, and it's really good if you have a portrait calligraphy composition or canvas in there. Real good. And we also try to do the color balance, so this is really balanced with the overall tones, and you can already see the difference between each three of them, because these are like two of them green, and this is like more to the brown. Why you use red and white? This is an astonishing color theme, and there's very little thing that you can complain about this whole situation. So this is just to give you a hint that how a canvas can really beautify, really make things real good, flavorful, and it's aesthetically very pleasing. So this is the masterpieces making of the aesthetic. That means our ustad that is in the studio. These are all commercially made. Their purpose is just for commercial, and some of them also visited many other countries abroad, and that's a real proud thing for the BCI. And let's move to architecture. So I would generally say that architecture is the most renowned application of calligraphy. So you may be saying that, hey, he's just painting the calligraphic letters, Arabic alphabet. What is it to do with the what it has to do with the architecture? I mean, every single one of them must be designed. If you say the religious sites, buildings like mosques, shrines, everything, they're all can be decorated with calligraphy, and this is a big opportunity that calligraphy can actually be applied in. And this is, he's doing all kind of stuff. This is like the practical way. Let me show you that too. This is like the practical way how Ustad used to do all this thing. So this is the architectural constructions. We try to put every single thing without compromising others. So we have a design. This is the way we design in the 2D or even 3D when we get the orders from different mosques. So before establishing BCI, our Ustad has done many, I would say countless, because there were little jobs, there were big jobs, and that's it. So this is Sattar Mosque. It's in Sripur, Gazipur. This is a real piece of art. It is also very expensive. So this is the general way that calligraphy is used. This is the Islamic ornamentation, decoration, everything. And if you say that this is not science, then you know nothing, because this whole thing requires physics, chemistry, applied mathematics, applied physics, and of course calligraphy and Islamic art and ornamentation, decoration, design, anything, you name it. So this is pure science, and in future we hope that we can actually give our students the chance to do their bachelor's degree in applied calligraphy, because calligraphy can be used in many things. So let's see some new things. This is the Gulshan Society Mosque, and it is a very good example that there is La ilaha illallah written all over it. You may not know, but this is an architectural genius. That's what I want to say. This is Ustad, and this is his piece of work, really beautiful piece, and this is called a mihrab. This piece, and around it is real good, the front of it, and it shines. So this is in the Mais Pandari in the Chittagong, and I would say shrines and calligraphy, they are pretty much synonymous. When application happens, application goes, calligraphy really shines in there. So this is curved inlay wood stone tiles. That means you guessed it all right, that this is calligraphy deed on. It's like carpenters can do, and even you can do with practice and time. It's all about passion, but calligraphy really shines and flourishes in wood, stone, and this is also like a mix of stone or tiles, but this is generally could be tiles, etched and colored. So then showpieces. So this is going to be crazy, because now we know that the application of calligraphy is pretty much limitless. The commercial potential is outstanding. So this is pottery. This is a wooden mug and carved with calligraphy. This is a candle holder. This is also a pottery. This is a flower vase, and I don't have the book right now. If I had, then I must show you that this thing was first designed like there was a pre-designed that how it would look, and that was awesome. Because I can't show you right now, it's really my fault, but that's what it is. And the real thing turned out real good. So now, souvenir items, gift box, and matchbox. This is a new adding, but this seems to be a really popular, and I think this is a really great idea, and it works. So then we have our material pen. So they're actually ads, but the thing that we have them in here is because we want to give a glimpse to a customer that how things are made. If you say that they're for sale, that's all right, but this is just a thing that convinces people. It's convincing that you get feel for it. And this is the material ink, how things are done. So we have not included painting materials due to the fact that they're all known, but because they're calligraphy, and most of them, I would say most of them are just totally used up pens and inks, white paper or colored art paper and inks. So we have canvas work. So this is pretty typical. You can see them. I have the PDF included, and this is generally a very solid explanation that they're all rectangular, but hey, wait for the beauty. This is a circle one, this is a round one, and if you want, we can also give you like pentagons and hexagons, octagons. They're all possible. It's just your order. If you want them, you can have them. No worries, no nothing. So this is paperwork. So it starts from here and all of them. So I don't want to bore you by talk about them. And I really hope that someday I'll be a really good art critic, and please pray for me. You can count me on that. I will be a real good art critic. Usually what happens is an artist doesn't have a lot of time to explain this artwork to a general people. So you need art critics, and that's really demandable, because an art critic will study this, will have contact with the artist, with the calligrapher, and he will give you like the total know-how that how it works, everything about all the information, font style, the color, the medium, and the aesthetics, how the art critic thinks, how the calligrapher thinks, and how a general people think. I mean, all of them are intertwined, they're connected, and they all come together and give us the laugh that things are real good. This is like a hurufia. This is one of our ustads. Ustad. That means the teacher of a teacher. So just think about it. This is like Ferhat Karlu, Turkish maybe. So this is another one, and this is a real important page for any customer, and that is, we do recreate arts compositions as you need. Feel free to call us for any calligraphy related things on this number. And we also have written this in Bengali, because that's really important. Bangladesh Calligraphy Institute is in Bangladesh. This is our mother tongue, and this will be a lot more helpful to a common people who has limited ideas about English. So any customer, we have made it for pretty much everyone. We do not discriminate, so anyone can see this stuff, see these pictures, and can order according to their own preference. They can customize, they can totally modify their piece of work that they want to hang. They want to do some home decoration, they want a mug, they want pretty much anything. We can do it. BCI finally opened its store for the commercial calligraphy, and we are assuring you the real work, okay, real calligraphy, and that's the most important fact. So let me show you just one thing before closing this video, and that is, if you're a customer, then you have many options. Like, you like this composition but you don't like, or you want this composition to be in a different font or different style, like this is too wavy, you want a little bit straight or a little bit horizontally, like I would say blended, or more shadowy or more contrasty. All of them, you want them to be in a nice color but faded. I mean, some people like it, I don't know why, but that's a thing. So another thing is, like, we are the first one in Bangladesh to have made these round shape compositions. It is really hard to do. It consumes a ton of time, but it looks so beautiful. You will never get old. This is like a wheel type thing, and this is Rufia. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm just reviewing this and telling you all the quirks and features of it, how you can customize your calligraphy, your canvas. And that's why we put this one big sale. This is just thing to actually give you the idea that how commercial calligraphy can work for you, or for anything, any purpose. And because calligraphy is nowadays very popular and more acceptable, I would say commercial calligraphy, its potential is virtually limitless. So thank you all for watching this video. I want to close this by saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.